Let's talk about one of life's great dilemmas. You want to eat healthy, but man, you really love pizza. Well, the good news is you absolutely don't have to choose. We're going to dive in and show you how to build the perfect guilt-free pizza right from the ground up.
This is the big question, right? The one we all ask ourselves as we're reaching for that second or maybe third slice. Is it even possible for this incredible invention of cheese and carbs to actually be good for you? Or is that just wishful thinking?
Well, the answer is a huge, resounding yes, it absolutely can be. And what you're seeing right here, that is not a fantasy. That's a delicious reality. So for the next few minutes, we're going to give you the complete blueprint to build one just like it. Okay, let's get right into it. The very first and honestly the most important place to start is the foundation, the crust. This is where you can make the biggest nutritional splash, for better or for worse. And Chef Bobby Cooks really hits the nail on the head here. The base is literally everything. It can be the problem, sure, but getting it right is the secret that makes the whole pizza sing. So, what are our options? So let's put these crusts head to head. Your standard refined flour crust, well, it's pretty high in calories and carbs. Now, switching to whole wheat, that makes a pretty big dent in both of those. Plus, you get more fiber. Then you've got the famous cauliflower crust. It's an absolute winner for low carbs and high protein, but hang on. Look at that fat content. That usually comes from all the cheese and eggs they have to use just to hold it together. So you see, healthiest really depends on what you're aiming for. But what if there was another way? A ridiculously simple option that totally flips the script on protein. Let me introduce you to the game-changing two-ingredient dough. This is almost laughably easy. You just mix self-rising flour and plain Greek yogurt. That's it. The magic is that the acid in the yogurt reacts with the baking powder that's already in the self-rising flour, and it creates all the lift you need. So no yeast, no waiting for it to rise, nothing. You just knead it for a couple of minutes, roll it out, and boom, you've got a soft, chewy crust that is packed with protein. It's a fantastic foundation. All right, our high-protein base is good to go. Time to tackle the sauce and cheese. This middle layer, well, it's where a ton of hidden sodium and sneaky calories can creep in. So we've got to get it right. The main thing here is you have to read the labels. So many of those jarred pizza sauces are just loaded with sugar and salt. A super easy fix? Just get some no salt added tomato paste and then add your own spices. For cheese, fresh mozzarella balls that are packed in water are almost always a better choice than the pre-shredded stuff. Little swaps, big difference. And let's be real, this feeling is incredibly relatable. We love cheese, but it's so calorie dense that it can feel like you're blowing all your hard work in one go. But you don't have to skip it. You just need a better strategy. And here are the two main ways to think about it. If you're all about that powerful, cheesy taste, use a smaller amount of a really punchy cheese, like Parmesan or a sharp provolone. A little bit goes a long, long way. But if you're someone who just wants that satisfying, cheesy coverage, go for a lower fat option, like part skin mozzarella, or even try adding dollops of ricotta. Okay, base is handled, middle layer is sorted. Now for the really fun part, the toppings. This is your chance to get creative, pile on the flavor, and seriously boost the nutrition of your pizza. Just look at this. The difference is night and day. On just 2 slices, sausage can tack on up to 8 extra grams of fat. Pepperoni isn't too far behind. And vegetables? A big, fat 0. It's such a simple chart, but it shows you exactly where you can make a huge, healthy change. So yeah, don't be shy with those veggies. They add tons of flavor, fiber, and nutrients for basically 0 calories. And if you still want that meaty, savory element, just think lean. Grilled chicken, ground turkey sausage, they give you all that flavor without the heavy fat of traditional meats. Okay, one last thing before we put our final blueprint together. We've all seen someone do it, right? Maybe you are that someone. Taking a napkin and just dabbing the top of a greasy slice. Does that little trick actually accomplish anything? Oh yes, it makes a difference. It can save you about 35 calories per slice. Now that might not sound like a ton, but if you're having 2 or 3 slices, well, that adds up really fast. It's a simple, surprisingly effective trick for a quick calorie cut. So there we have it. We've deconstructed the entire pizza, piece by piece. Now let's put it all back together into one simple, actionable blueprint for your perfect pizza night. This is basically your cheat sheet. Start with that awesome protein-packed yogurt dough. Use a clean, simple sauce without the junk. Be smart with your cheese choice. Go wild with veggies and lean protein. And hey, if you ever get a greasy slice, give it a quick blot. It's a formula that just works every single time.
So now you have the tools, you've got the plan. The only real question left is, what kind of masterpiece are you going to create? The possibilities are pretty much endless. Go enjoy your pizza night.